everybody from DeQueen, Arkansas. Subject matter for today will be the 14th Amendment, a portion of it. It's called the Privileges and Immunities Clause, and how it affects the Second Amendment, primarily concealed carry licenses. So, first I'm going to read Section 1 of the 14th Amendment, even though only one clause in that section is what we're going to talk about. I'm going to read the whole section. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States. That's the important part. Nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. That's the Due Process Clause. Nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. The Equal Protection Clause. Now, real quick go over. This was written primarily for former slaves. Slaves that were born in the United States were automatically citizens upon writing of this amendment, or upon ratification of this amendment. Doesn't have anything to do with children of illegal immigrants. Because at that time, if you were a foreign national, you were considered not to be under the jurisdiction of the United States. But that's a whole other subject for later. Okay? Now, Privileges and Immunities Clause. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States. Okay. Basically, this is the clause that makes your driver's license valid in all 50 states and Washington, D.C., District of Columbia, and the 5 provinces. We do have protectorates: Puerto Rico, or U.S. Virgin Islands, Bahamas. Now, what it says is that if citizens within a certain state have certain privileges or immunities, then a citizen from another state that is visiting has those same privileges and immunities. So, your marriage license is legal in every state of the Union, D.C., and the protectorates. Your driver's license is valid throughout the entire United States. Okay? And it is the clause on which they based retired police officers having a 50-state concealed carry license. If you retire as being a cop, you get a concealed carry license automatically, and that license is valid nationwide. But if you retire from the military, firefighter, any of the branches of the military, firefighter, anything like that, you don't get it. That's a violation of the 14th Amendment. Okay? If you didn't retire, but you have a concealed carry license, now bear in mind, all 50 states have concealed carry licenses now. Illinois was the last to pass it 2 years ago. Was it last year? Year before last. Okay? Now, any other license I carry is valid in all states. But my CCW is only honored by 38 states. California, New York, Massachusetts, Vermont, and a couple others don't acknowledge my concealed carry license. Let's get my cord out of the way here. I will finish up momentarily. So, as I was saying, hi Alizé, the Privileges and Immunities Clause of the 14th Amendment says you cannot deny a citizen from another state those privileges that citizens of your state have, or the immunities that the citizens of your state have. So, just because I'm a resident of Tennessee does not make it illegal, according to the Constitution, okay, for me to carry a concealed weapon based on my concealed carry license, because my driver's license is valid, marriage license is valid, everything else is valid. So where are they getting the idea that they can make my carry license invalid? California has a carry license, Tennessee has a carry license, New York has a carry license. All 50 states and DC have carry licenses. According to the 14th Amendment, they must honor my concealed carry license. Okay? And the final clause in Section 1, okay, nor denied to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. Now, if California law says you can get a concealed carry license, they cannot deny my ability to obtain a concealed carry license for California. So, that's a basic explanation of the 14th, primarily the Privileges and Immunities Clause, and how it affects concealed carry licenses. Take heed, okay? Since the Supreme Court made up a right with the gay marriages, which is nowhere in the Constitution, by the way, okay? And forced it on all the states. Be ready, because we're going to use that along with the 14th to fight for our Second Amendment rights to be honored across all 50 states. And that's it for the 14th and how it affects the Second Amendment. Tomorrow, I'm thinking about what I'm going to come up with. I may be talking about the campaign. Okay? But I may just be discussing some other things on the Constitution. We'll find out. it's closeout time. We made our delivery. That was a drop and hook. And we went 24 miles to the Love's Truck Stop, wherever we are. Exit 322 on I-65 in Alabama. We're just a few miles from the terminal. So once we're done with the shower, if we do not have a load assigned yet, then we're going to Walmart, get some stuff. Chris is going to make some more Mexican shrimp cocktail. Huge batch. And then we're running over to the yard and going to give some to our dispatcher. Maybe they'll get us loads faster then. Time to close out. If you enjoyed the vlog, please share. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And we shall see you tomorrow. Bye all.